You can easily check and change all of the properties of a selected item on your drawing, and this is how it is done. You only need to zoom into that item so that you can select it. And once you have selected that item, you can either click on this little pencil icon, which is for the properties, and also you can open up the context menu, and in the context menu you have the properties option. Whichever option you will go with, the properties dialog will open up with the specific settings of that selected item. So should this be a slab, a roof, or any specific item, you will see the properties of that specific item. Now I'm seeing the wall properties, and there is always a general properties part where you can actually set up the symbol color, the line thickness, the line type, and also you can change the layer on which this item was created. Also, because this is a wall, you can set up the finish face, interior or exterior materials. You can change the height of the specific wall. You can also change the thickness. And for the sake of this example, I will change this to 150 from 100. Also, I can change layers. I can build up a complete layer system inside this wall, and I can go and check and change the wall framing. I can build a complete structure within that wall, and I can also change the rest of the properties if I just open up all of these pages here. Now, as this is a BIM item, you can also check and change the BIM parameters for this specific wall. So if you would like to add any sort of new setting, this is the place to go. Also, if you click on this item, you can create styles. You can save all these settings into a new style. You can go with the factory default styles. You can just double click on them and load the settings and change the settings. So this is the place to go if you would like to create a saved setting, a saved style with these specific settings. So I will just close this back up, because what I did for the sake of this simple example, I have changed the total thickness of this simple partition wall, and when I hit OK, the software will automatically visualize that change in 2D and in 3D. Now, if I would like to, I can also, of course, copy these properties to the rest of the partition walls by using the copy properties command. I won't do that because we have a complete tutorial about that, but if you would like to, you can make all the rest of the items similar to the one that you have changed. Let's see another example how this thing looks like if I select another type of item. In this specific case, I will go to the roof properties. I will just select this roof, click on the modify button to the properties button, and then once the dialog opens up, you will see that this is a completely different setting list, having some common parts like this symbol color, line thickness, line type, and also the layer setting. But all the rest is specific to the roof, because the roof has its own setting for the overhangs, for the specific reference point settings, general properties, eaves purlins, middle purlins, all the rest of the structural changes, roof tiles, projections, and so on, which are all specific to this type of item, which is a roof. Also, you have the option to check and change the BIM parameters, just as the same I could do with the wall. And also I can click on this little button, and I can save this setting into a new style, or I can also load up factory default styles if I would like to. And when I hit OK, the software will actually visualize those changes. So if you would like to select any of those items on your drawing, should that be a 2D, 3D item, you can just click on that and select properties to modify its properties, and reaching all the properties using the properties dialog.